People are more likely to trust a robot that looks more like a person, which could be dangerous. Stay tuned for additional updates on the following topics. Crime-fighting robots in Atlanta, fungi-powered living robots, a retro robot, Agility's intentions to mass-produce its Digiti robot, the new P&D Botics humanoid robot with a pelvis meant to move like a person, and other advancements you might have missed. A recent study found that even in cases where humanoid robots are untrustworthy, humans are more likely to trust them. A total of 558 participants were examined by researchers from Penn State and the University of California, Merced, using simulated decision-making activities. Drone simulators were employed in the study, and participants received advice from robots about whether to attack targets. Even when a robot made a prediction, 58% of people chose not to assault the person that it had indicated. If the robots acted and looked like people, the participants stated they would trust them more. It's possible that people may overtrust robots, which could be dangerous for military operations or emergency situations. What makes the pelvis of ATOM unique? According to its creator, it permits previously unheard of human-like motion control capacity. The humanoid robot, according to China-based P&D Botics, can be produced at a larger scale because it is constructed using modular components and inexpensive materials. Compared to more traditional robots that rely on intricate hydraulic systems, it is also simpler to repair. According to the manufacturer, ATOM is the first high biomimetic robot. That is, it closely mimics a genuine human's biological makeup and gait. P&D says the design enables ATOM to walk, run, and perform complex movements with smooth, human-like agility. ATOM's pelvis is designed to move like a person's, using joints and actuators that mimic natural motion. This includes heel-to-toe walking and running. Researchers detailed their findings developing ATOM in a recent paper, Whole-Body Humanoid Robot Locomotion with Human Reference. The humanoid uses reinforcement learning to mimic human behavior, improving over time. In it, they call the special learning method adversarial motion priors. It combines two types of learning by copying human movement and trial and error. By using data about how humans walk and move, ATOM can learn to move more like a human. Tests show that the 1.6-meter ATOM can walk and run over difficult surfaces. It stays balanced even when pushed or bumped. It has 25 quasi-direct drive actuators that provide force control and high sensitivity. The motor system combines the benefits of direct drive and geared motors. It's equipped with a real-time communication network, a motion control computer with a 12th generation i7 processor, and the programmable switch with network management capabilities. In an update from earlier this year, P&D said the team spent 317 hours building the humanoid robot. A new crime, detecting robots, is now patrolling streets in 4th Ward. You might have seen it. Its mission: notice unusual behavior and then alert police. This crime-fighting robot patrols Atlanta's Old 4th Ward autonomously. The Wingate City Lights Department has 2 Knightscope robots in place to combat high crime rates. This is one of them. Using cameras, thermal sensors, face and plate recognition, and wireless signal detection, the Knightscope K5 patrols the area and keeps an eye on its surroundings. The K5 warns surrounding individuals and notifies authorities if it sees a threat. Its companion, the K1, is a stationary robot that keeps an eye on particular areas, such as entrances. Knightscope intends to further extend its technologies throughout the Atlanta region and beyond. A trial using a K5 robot was terminated by New York City earlier this year after only 4 months, citing issues with crowding and privacy. William Santana Lee, co-founder and CEO of Knightscope, stated that the firm is concentrated on enhancing its robots during the most recent stakeholder meeting. Since going public, the company has had difficulties. We believe that if everything is in place, there may be a $40 billion opportunity for recurring revenue. Although Wall Street remains dubious, the CEO stated he thinks things are getting better. Applications of robots for security and public safety are becoming more widespread. A mechanical dog that seems to resemble Boston Dynamics SWAT helps out during a SWAT standoff in this new video from Fox 11, Los Angeles. Robotic Assistant Devices RADOG is a de-escalation and officer safety technology employed in Taylor, Michigan, for circumstances needing two-way conversation with a suspect. The Detroit News claims that the robot can be leased for $35,000 a year. The fact that you can speak with the police face-to-face is what I find most appealing. So if we have a distressed individual where we deploy the dog, that video monitor right at the beginning, they can establish a relationship right there, and he can see the officer as well as hear the officer. California-based Cobalt Robotics makes robots that patrol offices, warehouses, and corporate campuses. The robots allow for real-time interaction between a human security guard and a person in need via a video screen. SMP Robotics, also based in California, specializes in outdoor surveillance and security. The company's robots can traverse rough terrains like sand, snow, and mud. They're equipped with advanced sensors for detecting gas leaks and temperature anomalies. In Singapore, OXAW security robots combine 360-degree camera systems with real-time data processing for enhanced situational awareness. This is a living robot. Researchers at Cornell created the biohybrid robot that uses signals from fungi to move and respond to its surroundings. They combine fungal mycelia, which are tiny thread-like parts of mushrooms, with mechanical hardware. The living tissue sends electrical signals that control the robot, like an animal brain controls movement. The system uses electronics to read fungi signals and convert them into robot commands. Two robots, one soft and spider-like, another with wheels, move using fungal signals, blending life with machines. These biohybrid robots could monitor soil health or detect pollution, sensing environmental cues where regular sensors might fail. Fungi survive harsh conditions and detect changes, making them ideal for robots in unpredictable environments. Digit robots will work alongside human workers in the new factory. In a new interview with Forbes, Agility CEO Peggy Johnson said the robotics company is focused on demonstrating Digit's practical value. So Digit is a multi-purpose robot. And although we're starting in the logistics area because the demand is so high there, Digit can learn new skills. It can operate in the healthcare industry, retail, transportation. There's a whole world out there. But we're starting where the demand is highest and where we have the current feature set that can meet that demand. But AI now will be able to help us teach Digit new skills very quickly to move into these other markets. The humanoids are designed specifically to work safely alongside people and can help with tasks like moving and loading boxes. As the robots work, they collect data to help improve their performance. They identify where the robot makes mistakes and use that info to refine their algorithms. And so as you're trying to go out there and do the correct thing all the time in all of the cases, which is the measure of success of the Digit robot, what you really do is you build up these large data sets, and then you drill into them to sort of find all the places where you kind of deviate for some unexpected reason. According to her, she intends to develop an app store for the robots so that businesses can quickly add new applications and modify the capabilities of the machines to suit various tasks. At least 3 humanoid robots, including Digit, are in service with large logistics operator GXO. The Wobble One, created in 1973 at Waseda University in Japan, is regarded as the first full-scale humanoid robot ever made. The Wobble One had a bipedal movement, moving on its 2 legs. Even though it could only travel slowly and only on level, even terrain, its capacity to walk represented a major development at the time. Its hands were made to resemble human fingers so that it could perform actions like setting and picking up objects. It had a basic Japanese communication system for exchanging messages. When it gained the capacity to read musical scores and play the keyboard with extreme precision in 1984, its possibilities were greatly expanded. 1X Technologies allowed S3 an exclusive tour of the facility where it is creating a humanoid robot of the future for usage at home. If you enjoy this video, give us thumbs up, subscribe, and press the bell icon.